Kamusta mga kabuddy? Muling umakyat sa ibabaw ng lona ang pambato natin na si Torres upang idipinsa ang kanyang hawak na Asian Boxing Federation welterweight title laban sa Thai fighter Juan Pichit Siriphana na may kartadang 5 na panalo, 7 ang talo, 1 draw, 2 natapos sa knockout. Samantalang ang ating kababayan na si Torres may kartadang dala na 10 na panalo, 4 ang talo, 1 draw, 7 natapos sa knockout. Ginanap ang kanilang laban sa Space Plus, Bangkok, Thailand. At narito ang highlights ng kanilang laban. Panuorin po natin mga kabuddy.
The black trunks takes on Juan Pichit in the blue corner. We've also the black trunks with the white trim. And Juan Pichit already complaining that there might have been a clash of heads. Juan Pichit has got one of the largest scoring sections outing his name. We are likely going to see head clashes when you see an orthodox against a southpaw. It's very awkward footwork from both these fighters, very common to happen. And attempts a nice right hand with the left. And Juan Pichit throws the left hand of his own. And he fires a body shot as well, as he gives the eyebrows to Mr. Torres. Juan Pichit definitely has the home advantage. Every shot he lands, the audience are going wild. Even when it doesn't land, they're going wild too. A nice jab by Torres. Both fighters still very calm in this first round, not trying to show too much of their hand early on. Juan Pichit throws a big looping right hand. And Juan Pichit throws a 7-jab combination, trying to trick Torres, except that big left hand as we saw there. And a nice right hand on the side of the head. And a nice combination landed by Torres. And he allows his opponent to get a reset. And a right hand downstairs by Juan Pichit, which almost stumbles Torres. And Adol needs to be very careful and give some respect to Juan Pichit, because Juan Pichit is digging deep and trying to set his opponent up for a big right hand downstairs. Torres with his back against the ropes looks very calm in there. Be a little bit more active with that jab, keeping the range and trying to time Juan Pichit's attack, because Torres definitely has the range and the footwork, but Juan Pichit is just looking for that charging action, trying to blitz his opponent. And now Philippines takes on Thailand. Torres in the red takes on Juan Pichit in the blue. And Torres takes the fight to his opponent early on, flicking that jab out as he goes downstairs and upstairs. And a nice left hand by Juan Pichit. And Juan Pichit throwing haymaker after haymaker. And Torres has had enough and fires back of his own. Right hand upstairs by Juan Pichit, and a right uppercut as well between the guards. And Torres has got to realize, up close and personal is at his disadvantage. He needs to just use his range. Torres has no reason to take these shots on the gloves. The fighters claiming that it was a low blow. Torres flicks out that jab. Torres just needs to be a little bit more active. Keep flicking that jab out and then trying to set up that big left hand down the middle. Now uses a nice move of dragging the guard down of Juan Pichit to throw a left hand upstairs. And Torres needs to be careful, because like I said, Juan Pichit is trying to put his opponent away in every shot he throws. A nice 1-2 landed by Torres. And Adol, very calm, very wise, not getting involved in the antics of Juan Pichit. Juan Pichit wants to make this a slugfest, and Torres wants to keep this a boxing match. Torres now dancing around. I remember when you're a southpaw against an orthodox, You're trying to fight for the lead leg of your opponent. You're trying to get your lead leg on the outside of theirs because it allows you to throw a powerful punch down the middle. You're trying to get on the inside of your opponent with your lead leg. And a nice double jab landed by Torres. One per chip. Very dangerous inside the pocket, and Torres definitely not afraid to fight fire with fire. Torres firing shots, hitting the guard of his opponent. And that's a good move. Rather than waiting for an opening, create your opening. He's winging shots for the fences. 10 seconds to go of round number 2. Torres pushes his opponent off. Finn in that right hand upset. Now for round number 3. Thailand takes on the Philippines. Torres in the red corner takes on one Pichit in the blue corner from Thailand. And a nice double jab, followed up by a left hand downstairs by Torres. And now with a better combination and a better read on the situation, doubling that jab, followed up by a left hand. Basic boxing will win this fight for Torres. He just needs to stick to a game plan. Throw the basic combinations, double jab, backhand, single jab, backhand. One Pichit throws a big hand upstairs and the crowd go wild once again. The jab misses. And a right hand downstairs by one Pichit. But it's not enough in my eyes for one Pichit to actually be winning this fight. Torres flicks that jab out, extending his body to the fullest. A nice jab by one Pichit as well. I'd like to see a little bit more activity. Torres needs to throw those feints in there like he did in the first round. Sweat comes flying into the audience. A nice left hand downstairs by Torres. Torres throws a left hand upstairs as well. A much better combination and activity. Torres now holds center of the ring and flicks that jab up and evades the damage of one Pichit. And exactly what Torres needs to do. Torres throwing that jab out a lot more confidently now. Exactly what he needs to do. Find the range and set up that left hand. Torres just dancing around with a jab. He's got to be very careful he doesn't get lazy with the jab because one Pichit will read into it and throw a big left hand upstairs. And I like that one Pichit went for something there. It looks like he's starting to tire, but he's still dangerous in the pocket. One Pichit now got his opponent on the ropes. He holds the head of Torres to throw a big right hand of his own. And a nice left hand by Torres, almost stopping one Pichit in his tracks. And Torres has been accurate with this piston of a jab, constantly flicking it out, exactly what he needs to do. 10 seconds of round number 3. Torres boxing beautifully, jabbing perfectly as he swings to the fences. This fight, but he needs to make it a dogfight now. He needs to get up close and personal of Torres. Once he gets him on the ropes before this ABF welterweight title fight scheduled for 10 rounds. Thailand takes on the Philippines. Torres again dancing around with that nice jab, flicking out combinations. One Pichit needs to be careful because the referee will be looking very carefully if he keeps eating jabs. Torres with a nice combination, and he needs to do something because this referee is looking very closely here. One Pichit now needs to come alive, and a beautiful right hand downstairs. Very similar to Rocky Balboa against Apollo Creed. But Juan Pachit needs to do something if he wants this referee to keep him in this fight. Because Adol Torres is just flicking that jab out, and he is accurate with the jab. Although the crowd are going wild at these body shots, they are hitting the guard of Adol Torres, and I don't think they're doing enough. Adol Torres now has Juan Pachit where he wants him. He needs to just keep bullying Juan Pachit right now, just constantly throwing combinations. Adol needs to just be active and keep those straight punches coming. Even if Adol is hitting the guard of Juan Pachit, it's gonna look good on the judges' scorecards. His accuracy and his activity has been very nice in these later rounds. Juan Pachit leaning on his opponent. And I'm not sure this is enough because Adol Torres does a very good job of staying calm under pressure. And as we can see, he's landing combinations. The referee looking for a reason to now step in, I believe, because Juan Pachit, although dangerous, isn't doing anything to defend himself against these shots. Like I said, you should not give the ref a reason to stop the fight. Adol Torres, beautiful, beautiful combinations, beautiful jabs. And he...
2 minutes and 14 seconds into the round, your fighter in the blue corner was unable to continue. Your winner and new ABF welterweight champion goes to your...
Ano po ang opinyon tungkol dito? Paki-comment na lang po sa baba. Hanggang dito na lang po tayo mga kabady. Maraming salamat po sa panunood.